Lord of mercy. That's what you need after a good whole day of DIY. Candidates. Okay, as you can see, I'm in my Mickey Mouse pyjamas. Hey, hey. Okay, sorry to disturb you, but obviously I've already completed the video, and I've had so many questions about where do I get the controller, where do I get the motor, and stuff like that. So what I've done in this video, I've just gone through my whole purchase list. I've actually screenshotted the actual total of the windmill and, not the windmill, sorry, the controller. The reason I screenshotted and not left a description, if you type that in eBay, you'll find it cheaper. Obviously, I just found a controller for £7, and the motor, what obviously I had on my purchase, is £18, and they are cheaper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the pictures up, obviously, as they're displayed on eBay, and you just type it in and find your stuff. So stay tuned and enjoy. Okay, that was just lovely. Oh my god, I feel bloated. I just need one more thing and I'm complete. Okay, YouTubers. Obviously this could not be a how-to video because I didn't know how to. And to be honest, look, let me show you something. I've tried so many heads, as you can see in here. So many heads, and I failed. So, I'll come up with a different plan, and this is working like a treat. But bear with me, let me just go upstairs, switch off the bath, and I'm going to talk you through what I just done on this project, and it's working beautiful. Okay, let's jump straight into the project. And if you're wondering why I got this green grass, or this fake grass, that was for my sliding door on the van. I was going to glue it down, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it now. I've changed my mind, I'm going to just put a mat there. One of those actual mats that you can buy for the sliding step for the VW. So, let's just jump straight into this beast because I'm so happy with it now. I'll put some pictures up while I'm talking so you understand, okay? So, the first thing is, can't remember what it's called now, the sliding ring or whatever it's called, what I use for turbines. So obviously it spins with the thing inside. It would have been cool to use this, you know, I modified it again, if you can tell. I modified it, made it shorter, tried to make it as strong as possible. But because of the ball bearing inside, or the hole, is too small, you know what I mean? It's got to have a bolt through there, plus the cables. The cable and bolt was grinding together, so, you know, that's a dangerous thing to do. So I knocked it on the head. I will use this on a different project, a smaller project, maybe a smaller turbine. But we will see that in another video. So, I come up with this design. And trust me, let me show you. I've tried so many. Look, I failed. Oh, that was the first one. Failed. Some more in there somewhere. Oh, they're in the van. Yeah, I failed quite a few times. I tried it. They didn't work. They were weak. The cables was getting cheap. Oh my god, trust me, I went through quite a few. Anyway, I've tested this for about 30 minutes on the roof and it works. Oh my god, it worked like a dream. So let me show you what I've actually done here. And I'm going to put some pictures up while we speak so you understand exact. So, this head here, obviously I've shown you in the first video how to make them. They're quite simple. But what I've done, I embedded one of these. So you're going to need a hole saw. So I'll put a picture up here now of the equipment I used. Pretty simple. Obviously you need the same size hole saw of, you know, the items what you're using obviously. Like your washers or this or your pole, yeah? Simple, common sense. And then, so yeah, I've embedded that and then I siliflexed it. I let it dry for 2 hours and then I started working on the other project. Underneath that, because it can't go nowhere now, so it can't go under, the bolt, what's coming from here, going down, under, I put 3 bolts on it. Sorry, I put a washer, a big washer, siliflexed it, and 3 bolts. The reason I put 3 bolts, once it's a Siliflex, I don't want them bolts to come off. And on the end of the bolt, I put some Siliflex as well. So them bolts are not going anywhere. So yeah, that is on there lovely and tight. This bad boy here, my wicked design, let me show you what that does. That basically stops it from spinning all the way around 360. So look, it does that. Wind will hit there. So there's no dead spots. And wind will hit there and it will stop. So the cable's just twisting a little bit around, you know what I mean? So that's the only way you're going to get around doing this. Unless you want to put the cable from here all the way up, but that's down to you, you know. Once that starts threading on your bolt, then you're going to have a short circuit. So trust me, this is the easiest and best way. So as you can see now, the cable has gone through the pipe. In my other video it was going on the outside because it was a pain in the ass because of this. I made it like a jigsaw, if you can tell. It's got like a little river, not a river, a little channel like going left and like this, you know what I mean, like that, if you know what I mean. So that snaps on now. It's really, really tight fit. So all I do, I put it through, take this off, and that goes underneath, and then I slide this bad boy up to make it tighter. And I am going to put one of those little screw things on it, give it, you know, a bit more support. But it's cool. It doesn't move, so it's it does a great job as it is. And that is about it, really. So as you know, this is the main part what everyone's confused about. A lot of people's been asking me about the speed controller. I bought this on eBay, peeps, but I did look for you for the link when I purchased it. Remember, I purchased this a long time ago, and this was an old project for me, to be honest. But I did check them out, and there's got black ones of these. They're similar, 300 watts I think I've seen to 600 watts. So as I said, you've got to match everything up with your motor, and you know what I mean? It's not hard, it's just common sense. And a lot of people ask me how much electric or how many amps. Dude, it depends how God farts, you know what I mean? I can't say, oh, it's going to give you 300 watts or whatever. I can't say that because obviously it depends on the weather. It's the same as with solar. It's exactly the same thing as solar. But all I can tell you, if you got this running at night, this will keep your batteries topped up. Obviously, think about it. At night, you've got nothing coming in. You know, solar is dead. It's gone. It's finished. Unless you've got to run your engine. So you might as well just put one of these on top of your van and get something, then nothing, right? That's how I see it. So obviously, I'd only be using this when I'm like parked up for like 3 or 4 days. And, you know, we're getting terrible weather. So if we get terrible weather in the day, I know, look, let me put my windmill on and I get a bit more power, you know? You know what I'm saying? That's how I think of things. So it's down to you. So the other thing is the cable, what goes all the way down here. This has got 14 amp cable at the end here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that off and then I'm going to put those clips directly onto the 22 amp cable. Yeah, this is 22 amp cable as well. That's what I'm using. You can use a lighter one, to be honest. You can use 14. I think you'll get away with 14 amps. No problem. You know, you're not going to bring more than 14 amps. I just put 22, just, you know, peace of mind. I know nothing's going to be overheated or anything like that. That's the reason I'm using the 22. Plus, it was roughly the same price. I think it's about 50p difference. So, yeah. Might as well use the 22 amp, right? The blade, I'm actually going to seal that in. I'm going to actually Siliflex that in. The reason is I've got a sweet spot in the van. I'll give you an example. So just say this is my back wall at the back of the van. Whoops. Come on, go back, go back. Working sweet, innit? It locks on like that in my van. So I don't really need to keep taking it off and on and off and on and off and on. So that's a bonus. But I will have another video up on it soon. So yeah, I have it set up at a beach on the van, obviously. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. And that's about it. It's just a quick little update there. Yeah, as I said, that's all my errors there. Where is it? I'm trying to think of it now. Yeah, here it is. So as I said, if you want to use one of these, go for it. But you know, if it was a bigger head on here, like example, if this is like 4 inches, you'll get away with it because then you can have another hole with this cable going through and then the shaft going straight down. But you know, if you know what a skateboard bearing is, it's really small, so you can't have both of them going for the same hole. You're just going to cause yourself a problem there. So that's the reason I've done it this way, and it works so good, so bloody good. As you just saw how, you know, there's no wind in it, it's just spinning around, if you know what I mean. It works really nice. So yeah, that's just a quick little video there. As I said, the information, you have to look it all up on eBay, because everything here is on eBay. I know it's Chinese, it ain't got no name, see, I can't tell you the name because it doesn't have no name. I will try to find the link again. I'll have another look for you and I will post it if I can. But I did find one on there, 300 watt and 600 watt, I think it was. And I think it was £12 something. So yeah. Okay, Hobbies and Gadgets now signing out. Peace.